Hi, I present to you an eye-opening, mind-blowing, educative, and an informative event on how to begin your journey in data science. Data Week. Data Week is an annual event organized by Data Science IFE, now called AIplus OAU, to giving out free training on data science, machine learning, and AI. It's a one-week intensive training and it is fully based on fundamental concepts. Attendees are grouped into three streams: beginners, intermediate, and advanced level. The beginner streams are basically newbies in Python programming. The intermediate stream are basically aspiring to be data scientists who already have programming background. The advanced stream are data scientists who are grounded in data science and machine learning and are willing to deep dive into deep learning. This event began in 2019 by Odemakinde Elisha, the founder of Data Science IFE, with the aim of achieving the following: introducing the Python programming language, introducing data science and machine learning to newbies, and finally competing in an in-house Kaggle competition, training upcoming data scientists, the core concepts of financial modeling and building interactive dashboards, exposing data scientists to the fundamentals and theories of deep learning, breakdown of mathematical and statistical deep learning concepts. At the end of this training, participants are made to compete on Kaggle and also have a panel session of questioning regarding all they have learned so far.
Hi everyone, I'm Odemakide Elisha Jesse Fumi. So I'm the team lead for Data Science Affair. I'm the event planner for this program alongside with some other friends. Alright, so we had three different streams. We had the Python stream, we had the intermediate stream, and we had the beginner stream. So it has been actually wonderful planning this event to make this a success, and this is all thanks to Data Science Nigeria for their support and sponsorship to make this event a really great one here in Ife for data scientists like us here in Ife. Alright, so the Python basic stream was totally pure Python, whereby we had to teach people the basics of Python, right from what is Python all about, the applications of Python, then up to data types in Python, then data structures in Python, functions, and then some other aspect of Python. We also taught them exceptions, errors, and then um, the, the biggest part of Python which we studied, that was OOP, object-oriented programming. So because we are so much concerned about teaching them data science, so we had to just talk about OOP. So for the intermediate guys, I was also one of the instructors. I was an assistant instructor. Alright, so I also taught them machine learning algorithms and their applications, how they can go about it. So the advanced stream was purely an introduction into neural networks and how the loss function, the activation function, and then some other much more complex aspect of neural networks. So we are so excited that guys purely an introduction into neural networks and how the loss function, the activation function, and then some other much more complex aspect of neural networks. So we are so excited that guys actually turned out for this event, and then um, they all learned very well. And during the difference, which was the last day, because this program was a 6 day program, so the first 5 days was basically teaching 8 to 5 for different streams, and then the 6th day, which is this day, Saturday, we we just made it purely defense for them, and it was purely just trying to understand what they know, trying to know what they know. At least you've learned a lot of things in 5 days. Okay, let us know what you know. So, and it has been really interesting in the sense that we asked them a lot of questions, and though a lot of them were like scared to think, like we'll be asking them complex questions, and actually their performance was actually great. the average performance so far was 7%, and we are so excited that this was a success. And all thanks to Data Science Nigeria for making this happen. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ayoola Felix, and this is Data with 2019. I'm the Python tutor for the basic class, and we learned the basics of Python, the data structures and algorithms from integers, float, and stuff like that. And the experience has really been wonderful. I've been able to see students that have never been written any line of code before. I've seen them do amazing stuff with Python just by learning in 5 days. Though the time is not enough or was not enough, but even though things may not have gone as planned, because I really wanted to put all the Python stuff in their head in 1 week, but that did not go. But the little that they were able to learn today, when we asked them to defend and talk about Python, we can see that okay, now they are better than when they began the class. And it's really been a very wonderful experience with data science Ife teaching Python. I'm actually teaching Python for the first time, and it was really wonderful. So basically, I know that many people want to just data science, AI, machine learning, and stuff like that. And you find out that when you ask people that want to learn all these stuffs, like okay, when you get to pandas, okay, do you understand classes? Do you understand stuff? They say no, we don't understand. Then it's like the basics is not fine. And people like to say that if you want to build a house and the foundation is bad, that your building will not be okay, and that is actually correct. And this is where we start from, the basics. That is where, if the AI engineer of tomorrow, the machine learning engineer of tomorrow, the data scientist is going to come from, everyone must pass this place. And it's a very nice thing to see that these ones that are going to one day become all this big stuff are really able to understand the basics very well, because once you understand the basics, every other thing will put themselves in place. And that will be all. Thank you very much for your time.
My name is Dowole Oluwasogo. I'm a machine learning engineer at Data Revenue Berlin area. So I was mentor at Data Week organized by Data Science Fair in collaboration with Data Science Nigeria. I took the intermediate class. My experience with the students, they were very collaborative. They were enthusiastic about learning data science concepts, and they are grasping the speed of them grasping these concepts was really good. They were tested based on their understanding, their composure, and their ability to use technical terms in machine learning. And I can say that these students are really going to do exploits with the things that they have learned so far. Thank you.
My name is Ayoola Oluwasogo. I am an AI tutor, instructor at Coven Labs, and I'm also an AI developer at Plantheos. And this is Data Week 2019. I was a tutor for the advanced stream, and from my experience so far, I discovered that most students don't have the right prerequisites in terms of mathematics for deep learning and AI. And what I've been able to do in this past 1 week, has been to actually help students understand the maths, especially the likes of statistics, probability, linear algebra. And I've been able to break it down in such a way that they have an intuitive understanding about how each of the algorithms actually work. And we were able to cover even up to TensorFlow, the usage of TensorFlow for the building of neural networks. And they were able to do a little bit of a little project using TensorFlow for image recognition. And during the defense stage, there were a lot of questions that were asked, and I believe their answers were pretty much okay, at least for beginners in deep learning. They were able to answer to the best of their knowledge.